The toilet. Hello everyone, I'm Tommy Sotomayor. This is TNN News Raw. And these stories about these two machines, the BT 1000 and
1100.
like a BT 1100. That's
well, I know it's 1100.
Woo!
That one might be a
Bad looking chick there. I was talking earlier to Don Imus and I asked him what he thought about this story. And this is what he said.
Man, they got tattoos and some hardcore hoes. That's some nappy-headed hoes there. I'm gonna tell you that now. Man, that's some move. And
man, he's right. I mean, damn. Let's just talk about and one of them is from Tennessee. Let's see what he got to say.
Oh, from Tennessee, they all look cute, man. Also,
what's wrong with that bitch mouth?
Like kind of like a, I don't know, Spike Lee thing. Yeah.
Chicken Brothers versus the Wannabes?
Yeah,
that movie that he had?
Yeah, it was a tough,
do the right thing.
I don't know, wanted to beat Rutgers out, but they did, right? On Friday.
This bitch, look at the neck on this bitch. This bitch got
it's wrong, but it's not wrong. Because Don Imus was talking about them nappy-headed hoes. And what was funny is Don Imus said them chicks look like the Toronto Raptors, and he is correct. So let's go ahead and break some news.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNN News Raw. Your host, Sotomayor.
Hello everyone, welcome to TNN News Raw. I'm your host, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Let's get into it really quick. I know we haven't been doing much news, but we're glad to be able to put some news out here for you. I'm going to put more out there for you. This story comes out of the toilet.
Yo, what's wrong?
America's Toilet Bowl, Detroit, Michigan. Yes. Detroit, Michigan is on the map once again. And they're on the map with these two nappy-headed hoes who got full face of makeup, tattoos, and weed. Black women confuse the hell out of a normal individual because what they do is they come across like men and then try to be sexy at the same time. It's crazy. And this is a story that's just as crazy as this so-called most educated group in America.
Right.
Now, these women were charged with a theft at a Target store that was filled with the police. Yes, it wasn't a Sting concert with the police officers, but about the same. But they were there at a shop with a cop. That was the name of the event that was going on at the Target. Shop with a cop. Well, these women were caught stealing, allegedly stealing. Let me put that out there.
I would go steal shit.
Well, $1,900 worth of electronics from a Target store in Michigan. And on the same day, that store was packed to the brim with police officers in a shop with a cop event.
Y'all some brave bitches.
And the police officer, Sergeant Dan Brown, said, "I couldn't believe it. Like I don't believe it." About 15 police officers were at the Target on this past Wednesday night helping 22 disadvantaged children pick out Christmas presents for their families. Kiana Wilson, who's 40 years old, that was the BT 1000. And Dana Johnson, 18 years old, that was the BT 1100. Of Flint, Michigan, were also there. And Brown said that the store security officers had watched on the cameras as the women loaded a cart with 2 Apple Watches, 2 iPads, 1 Nintendo Switch. At about 7:30 p.m., they walked past the registers without paying, figuring that nobody would see them.
Man.
Full of cops. Anyway, they never made it to the parking lot. The loss prevention officers actually apprehended them, and they asked the police for assistance.
Man, that bitch mouth is fucked up.
The police were only a few feet away. And the officers were there to apprehend them as they tried to walk out of the store. The women knew the store was full of police officers, Brown said. And Johnson even approached one of the officers earlier in that night, complimenting him on how generous the cops had been for giving their time. It wasn't 10 minutes later that the same officer gets called into the loss prevention office where the women were taking after being caught. And Brown said she was trying to distract him. Wilson and Johnson were arraigned in court on retail fraud charges.
Those some hard looking niggas, man.
Brown said bond set was at $250,000.
Oh, do you fuck with them niggas?
Because you got a past criminal history. No. And Wilson's bond was set at $20,000. Mondo said that the children who participated in the shop with a cop were able to spend a total of $5,000 on their gifts, thanks to a donation from a local businessman and community.
Look at the lips on that bitch to the right.
The Kiko Harbor Police Department posted a picture of the police officers and their family members who participated on Facebook, and the caption included the words, "Thanks to the people who were involved and the store." It also said, on a side note, there must have been a special episode of Dumb Criminal Minds being filmed live as a person tried to shoplift a bunch of electronics right in front of about 10 cops. They didn't get too far. Don't take what's not yours. It's simple rule that everyone should help.
Dumbass. So y'all doing this? What your kids thinking? Oh, this is how we gotta live.
And I agree.
We gotta grow up.
The sad part about it is we're told that black women are such great people. Yet we keep running into black women doing such boneheaded things like stealing. Again, I don't mean to try to make people feel bad about their decisions. I guess it's my job to actually try and make them feel better about their decisions. But when your decision is to go out and rob people, I think that we all should look at that and think, yeah, you should be called out for that.
Yeah, y'all need to be called
criminals like this. Once you go out and spend all that money on this fake hair, walking around with tattoos on their face, on their neck. The majority of black women identify with hoes like this. Identify with disgusting people like this. And for those of you who are watching, you need to understand, it's not their hair. They literally have hair underneath it that is matted down, looking completely different, braided back, and they'd rather hide it with this. This goes to show that they each have past criminal records, except the older one with the tattoos around her neck. She's the one. Well, wait, I don't know which one's the older one.
Which one is
I can't tell. They said black don't crack, but then why would the young one look as bad as the old one? I can't tell. But the problem with this is that these people will spend all kind of money to look like this and then still try to look like any average thug. Teardrops under her eyes as if she is a killer. God knows the black man got it bad when it comes to dating women.
The 1100 got a teardrop under her eye.
Besides.
So that means she a fucking killer. I want to meet that bitch in the dark.
And you want that kind of hair on a woman. When you get a woman who grows that kind of hair,
right.
So the one who covers up hers to glue that kind of hair
that's
on top.
Shit. That's self-hate. That's self-hate.
Oh, Don Imus.
Get a track or something, goddamn.
We need you
put that
to
big
let
ass
the world know exactly what's going on.
A hair
these
head.
women who look like this, because it's a sad damn world. Let's go ahead and get it, Don Imus.
Between a little bit of Rutgers and Tennessee, the women's final.
Yeah, Tennessee won last night. 7th championship for Pat Summit High, man. They beat Rutgers by 13 points.
Oh, some rough girls from Rutgers, man. They got tattoos and
rough bitches.
Some hardcore hoes. That's some nappy-headed hoes there. I'm going to take that now. Man, that's some move.
Them dudes, man.
And the girls from Tennessee, they all look cute, you know, so.
These bitches ain't cute.
Like, kind of like a, I don't know, Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
Shaking Blues versus the Wannabes. Yeah, all that movie that he had. Yeah, it was a tough.
Do the right thing.
I don't know if I'd have wanted to beat Rutgers or not, but they did. Right?
Yeah, they're a tough watch. Well, look at Rutgers. They look exactly like the Toronto Raptors.
Well, I guess.
Only tougher.
How the hell you were trying to be sexy?
Front page of that.
Do you need a runner this Final Four? Because I could jump on a plane.
That's some funny stuff that Don Imus did apologize to it. And I don't know what these women are dealing with, especially dark-skinned women. I don't know. But just damn, why would you got tattoos on your... Y'all know those teardrops.
Tattoos on your eyes.
Somebody kills this one.
Teardrop like you done killed somebody.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining the news. Want to read more about it? Go to the website. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. This has been TNN News.